Imagine standing face to face with a wild African lioness, her life hanging by a thread, and knowing you are the only one who can help.
Girl.
This
We're
was
here
the
to help you.
impossible moment that unfolded deep inside the Okavango Wildlife Reserve in Botswana. This is a story not just of courage, but of a profound bond of understanding between wildlife and humanity. For months, the magnificent lion Kian and his pregnant mate, Riannara, had wandered across barren savannas, pushed to the edge of survival by a changing climate and a relentless search for food. Finally, their journey led them to the Okavango, a vast sanctuary. But this was no peaceful arrival. The lioness, Riannara, was heavily pregnant and her strength was fading fast. Three rangers, Kai and Lena, first noticed the newcomers when giant paw prints appeared near the central watering hole. Seasoned tracker Kai knew the immense risk of interfering with wild lions, but Lena had a sharp, intuitive eye. She watched Riannara move slower each day, her belly growing heavier. Lena whispered, "She's carrying cubs, but something doesn't feel right." Weeks later, their worst fear became a nightmare. Riannara lay in the tall grass, moaning weakly, unable to give birth. Kian circled relentlessly, his massive roar warning off anything that dared approach. Without help, both mother and cubs would certainly die. Kai and Lena faced an impossible choice: risk their own lives, or watch helplessly as nature claimed its course. With trembling hands, they loaded a small kit of emergency medicine. Driving slowly toward the lions, they could feel Kian's burning eyes searing through them. His roar was so fierce the air seemed to shake, but still, he didn't attack. This was their first sign of trust. Step by painstaking step, Lena knelt beside the suffering lioness, her voice steady and calm.
Girl.
She reached out, and for one heartbeat, Riannara locked eyes with her, not with fear, but with desperate trust. In that moment, Lena injected a small dose to help the exhausted lioness push through the birth. Then they retreated, their hearts pounding in unbearable tension. Hours passed. Then a sharp, tiny cry pierced the grassland. A cube, alive. Riannara, exhausted but radiant, licked her newborn. Kian pressed close, gently nudging the fragile life with his nose. Kai clenched his fist in triumph. The rangers named the cub Kira, meaning gift of life. Days later, when Kai and Lena returned on patrol, Kian no longer roared at their vehicle. Each time the rangers passed, the lions lifted their heads, acknowledging a silent, unbreakable bond. As weeks turned into months, Kira grew strong, chasing butterflies and learning his father's magnificent roar. The story of their survival spread, an inspiration to the entire reserve. In the end, the rangers knew they had witnessed something extraordinary, not just the birth of a cub, but the birth of trust between humans and the wild. Every time they looked back on that day, they were reminded of a simple truth: every life matters, and sometimes bravery can rewrite destiny. If you learned something from this extraordinary story, please give us a like and subscribe to follow us for more inspirational stories like this. Thank you.